Where the hell are we? Oh wait, this is my house.
Welcome back to the Snack Rack, everybody. First off, I'd like to apologize for our much inferior set. If you follow the Snack Rack, you know we have a very glamorous set, pristine. We put a lot of time and effort into that. Unfortunately, it is very, very, very hot.
Yes.
At the shop right now, and so we opted for Chris's air-conditioned house.
Yeah, and more specifically, my basement.
Chris did bring me down into his basement. I was a little worried at first, but then I remembered I'd been down here before, and I don't really have a lot of memories of it. But,
yeah, well, that was because of the roof line.
But we'll be back in our normal set in no time at all.
Yep.
So as a little bit of a compensation for the lack of set, we brought back old classic Oreos. You might also know that peanut butter Oreos is the Snack Rack top rack snack. This could be a competitor because it is also Oreos, and one of them has peanut butter.
Yep, and chocolate. Only it mixes it up a little bit, so I'm excited to see what this does. We're going to start off today with the apple cider donut Oreos.
And then we've got carrot cake donuts.
Yep.
Not donuts. We have carrot cake Oreos.
And then last but not least, we've got the chocolate peanut butter pie Oreos. And Kurt, one thing that I noticed is in the previous episode, all the Oreos that we did had the chocolate cookie.
They did.
This all has the vanilla cookie.
Oh, they do? I didn't notice this one also had it. But yeah, these all have the vanilla cookie, which I think the only time I've ever had an Oreo with the vanilla cookie is the lemon Oreos that I can think of. I may have had another one, but it's not very common, and I did not realize all three of them had that.
Yeah. My mother was on a kick on the lemon Oreos for a little while.
Yeah, same with my
so I ate quite a few of them. I still don't know why, because they weren't that good.
They're not better than Oreos, but it's nice to mix it up every once in a while.
I guess they're not bad. And then I have also had just a regular vanilla cookie with the regular cream. One thing that I liked to do, actually, was I would take the top off of a golden Oreo and put a chocolate on top of that, so you get the best of both worlds.
See, that's why you're on the snack, right? Because you know snacks.
Yeah. Real quick, I'll mention this one last thing before we get started. A lot of people diss the golden Oreos. I don't think they're that bad.
I can't say anything because I don't know if I've ever had them.
Really?
I am excited for this one. I don't know what this is going to be, but it's going to be something. And it's limited edition. And this one, I feel like it's either going to be okay or it's going to be gross.
I couldn't have said better myself. I'm really interested to see how this does because I feel like it's going to be the peanut butter Oreo but with a twist. Is it going to be as good as the peanut butter Oreo? I don't think so.
I can almost feel like it's watching over us right now.
Yeah. Without further ado, let's get started with our vanilla cookie Oreos and our vanilla set.
That's a good way of putting it, sure.
First up, we got the apple cider donuts. Kurt, have you ever had an apple cider donut?
I'm sure I had at some point, but I don't know. I was shocked when I saw this because we were just walking through the store and Chris just went, and I was like,
that's a good way of putting it.
But I was turned around, I was like, must be something. And I saw this box, and I was like, Oreo did a donut. And then I'm like, oh, no, it's just a donut-flavored Oreo.
Until we have it open. Whoa! Interesting.
I like that.
Ooh. I like that smell. I think it smells good.
Oh, ooh, yeah.
I mean, there's not a lot to talk about with the texture. You know? I mean, it just looks like an Oreo, but with honestly, it looks like the peanut butter.
I was going to say, it looks like the vanilla version of the peanut butter Oreo.
Yeah.
In the peanut butter Oreo episode, we were like, we like peanut butter. I don't know if it made it into the cut or not, but I know we said I would put peanut butter candles around my house. I know we said that.
I remember that. I don't think it made it in.
I think I had to cut it, but I know we said that. I would die to have a candle like this.
Yeah.
And I know they exist, but I don't actually have candles. But this smells good.
It's only a white woman thing.
Broke open. This smells good. I would just sit here and sniff this all day like glue.
Yeah. Well, I think we just have to eat it. This came swinging. That's really good. Oreo, good job.
This thing came out like Mike Tyson.
It did.
This is Mike Tyson, but unfortunately, the peanut butter Oreo is still Muhammad Ali in his prime.
Yes, very much so. I honestly think this has to be the flavored Oreos. This is my second favorite.
I might agree with you. I honestly can't think of a lot of flavored Oreos that I have because usually, prior to the snack rack, I would just get Oreos. If I was
Yeah.
gonna get an Oreo, and then we tried the peanut butter Oreos.
Yep.
Completely replaced Oreos for me.
Oh yeah.
We tried the Java chip. Obviously, you know the story with
We
those.
threw that out.
I can't really. There's lemon, I suppose. I don't think I've had a lot, so it's not a hard competition for me to say this is second place.
What was the other Oreo that
It's
we
Thins,
did?
which I wouldn't really consider Thins like a flavored Oreo.
Yeah.
It's just a different type of Oreo, and also that's definitely below this. This is good. I wouldn't even say that this is like close to the peanut butter Oreo. It's really, really good. But the peanut butter Oreo, I eat a sleeve at a time, no problem. I would probably eat a whole pack of those things. This, I would probably eat a few and be like, all right, I'm done for the little while.
Yeah, no, I have to agree. No, I don't know because it does say it's a limited edition. So I think if I have the opportunity, I'll buy them again. You know what? I just thought I don't have any milk here, I don't think. At least not any fresh milk.
Yeah. We did check milk before. What do you mean you don't have any fresh milk? Do you have spoiled milk?
Well, actually, I'm not sure. Give me a minute.
If you have spoiled milk, bring it down here. I want to see how spoiled it is.
Hey, Kurt, what's today's date?
Today is the 25th of October, or sorry, not October, August.
You want to guess when this expired?
Well, you brought glasses, and I think you would do a lot of things, but I don't think you would make us drink spoiled milk, at least not yourself. I'm gonna guess either the 25th or the 26th.
26.
It expires tomorrow, so
Yep.
let's get this thing done.
Yes.
These are nice glasses.
Thank you.
Not quite as nice as the ones I had in this shop, though.
Like what was it, Budweiser?
With the ones with the bugs in it? Yeah,
Yeah.
those were nice.
Yeah. Mine just fell apart on me. One thing that I will mark it down on, I wish it had a little more cream, not because I don't think it needs the extra cream for the flavor, but to hold the cookie together better.
Milk definitely elevates it.
Yeah.
However, with the peanut butter Oreos, it just took it to a whole new level. With this one,
Oh, yeah.
it's just like, yeah, it's nice. It doesn't make it pop like that peanut butter Oreo does.
Right. So, Kurt, I know I said I would buy it again, but would you buy it again?
The fact that it's limited edition, I will give it to them, that definitely benefits this, because I would imagine that what they'll do, as long as they keep selling, I would imagine what they'll do is every fall bring this back.
Yes.
I could see this being like, oh, it's fall time, I see them in the store, I'd probably grab one.
Kind of like cranberry Sprite in Christmas time.
Yeah, except for I don't do that.
I do that.
I could see myself getting these again, especially for like, I see it in the store. I probably wouldn't buy it again this year.
I think that's a good point. I think this would be a good, like, hey, it's fall. Even though it's not fall, it's August 5th. 25th, excuse me. I see this being a good fall snack. I don't really see why I'd want to eat this in the summertime or the springtime or wintertime, but fall time, perfect. Which I think that's the first time we've ever said, buy this in a particular season.
Other than the Moa Burger ones, I can't think of anything limited edition things we had. But I feel like anytime we were talking about something like that, we would probably have said something like, oh, it's dumb, they shouldn't make a limited edition, just keep it running.
Yeah.
This is definitely a thing where it should be limited edition. It comes out in the fall, you get it in the fall, because I wouldn't want this the rest of the year.
Oh, no. I think if this was out during the rest of the year, you'd think it was awful.
I don't think I would enjoy it in the rest of the year. And also, I feel like probably one pack of these, maybe two, would probably be plenty to satisfy most people, especially myself.
Most families.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, I don't think I would finish this whole thing. I would probably enjoy it, and then maybe a full year later, I'd be like, oh, yeah, I'll try those again.
Yeah.
Because they're good enough, but I wouldn't want them 6 months' time.
Yeah.
But a full year, I might be ready to try them again.
Yeah, it's very much a special occasion.
This is something that definitely benefits from not having it sitting out there all year. Went to the store yesterday, picked up some Skittles yogurt.
Really?
Along with some other Yoplait yogurt.
Really? My man Kurt going
And
at
I
it.
also went and got a Little Caesars pizza. So
I was just about to be like,
right out the window.
yeah, I was just about to be like, yo, Kurt, you being healthy. And then you were like, nah.
Next up, we've got the carrot cake Oreo.
How do you feel about carrots?
We're gonna carrots.
Yeah.
Not carrot cake, carrots. I typically like carrots. Sometimes I don't really care for them that much, like especially if they're like cooked weird. But like especially like a baby carrot. I could eat a baby carrot.
I don't mind carrots, but I don't go out of my way to eat them. How do you feel about carrot cake?
I don't know. I know I've had carrot cake at some point.
Same, but I can't remember what I thought about it.
And it just sounds so gross. Carrot cake just sounds so unappetizing. It just sounds so gross. Like, I know it's not a cake that tastes like a carrot, but why would you name a cake after any vegetable?
Yeah.
Like, imagine, like, zucchini cake.
Did you know there's a certain vegetables that vegans and vegetarians avoid because apparently they feel pain when they're getting sliced?
I think I've heard of that before. I know that there is, it's called Jainism. There is a certain religion. It's a sect of Islam, I believe. It might be Hinduism. I'm not quite sure which one, but it's called Jainism. They do everything in their power to not harm any life whatsoever.
Really?
So they actually, most of the time, will carry a broom with them to brush away any bugs in front of them as they're walking so that they don't step on them. They don't eat any animals or plants. They only eat certain types of funguses that they don't believe to be living. It's very interesting.
Sounds like it, yeah. I don't know how I feel about the smell.
Yuck. I don't like that.
I don't think I mind it.
It's not the grossest thing, but I don't like it. You were a little off there, Chris, even though on the package it looks completely different. They're not the vanilla cookies. They're their own little cookie.
Oh, yeah.
I guess we should just try it.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah. Oh. I would just like to clarify, most of the time I have a really bad reaction to food, so this is a change of perspective for me.
I didn't even think I tasted that. I was just too busy trying to chew through that cookie. That was like literally eating a rock. That was painful.
I didn't think it was painful. I thought I was able to chew it okay. Maybe it'll be easier when you dip it in the milk. I didn't think it was terrible. I didn't think it was good either, though.
I didn't really care much for the taste.
Yeah.
I would agree with you on the taste that I could taste.
I
But as soon as I bit into it, my teeth hit the cookie, and it was like, all right, it should be going through now. And it was like, okay, increase pressure. And it just kept going. I'm like, what nothing's happening. And then finally it snapped, and it just like shards of glass in my mouth. And it was very hard to eat. That was a chore. Maybe that one was just like stale or something. But like that was a stiff ass cookie.
I will say, I think if you like carrot cake, you can go ahead and try this. But if you don't bother.
Yeah, so far I'd say it's not gross. I didn't care for it, and if they were all that stiff, no way would I want to eat this thing. That was a chore.
Milk doesn't help it at all. In fact, I'd almost say the milk makes it taste worse.
I would agree with you. The milk makes it taste a little worse. However, I was able to eat 90% of that cookie thanks to the fact that it was softened up a little bit. I don't know how you're not getting this, but for me, the cookie in the milk, starting to get soggy, was about the same hardness as just a regular dry Oreo.
I don't know if I necessarily agree with that, but I will agree with you. I think it is a little bit of a tougher cookie than the rest of Oreos. I love milk. Sorry, I think honestly, the milk was the highlight of me eating that.
You know what's funny, Chris? You say you love milk. However, you weren't even sure if you had fresh milk at your house.
I don't drink enough milk, I'll admit that. I think it's because it's just like, it's so much easier to get like a can of soda because you don't have to pour it for yourself.
In the V8 episode, we were like, oh, you can't get a can of milk. You know what? It would be really gross to see. If anybody knows of canned milk,
Let us know.
I would honestly like to try canned milk. I know it's like, sounds really gross, and it would probably be gross. I want to try canned milk.
What do you think about this? Do you think you'd buy it again? I know the answer.
Definitely not.
No, same. It wasn't good.
It wasn't gross. The flavor was mediocre, leaning towards bad. Somebody who really likes carrot cake might like this. I'm assuming this tastes like carrot cake. I don't really have a strong memory with carrot cake.
Yeah, neither do I.
If you like carrot cake, maybe go for this.
Yeah. But if you don't, just avoid it.
Yeah, I don't like this. And then on top of that, this cookie is hard. Maybe you'll agree with Chris and I'm overreacting, but for me, it was honestly a little painful to eat.
Well, I think we should just get to the next one.
Get on here.
So last, but definitely not least,
I sure hope not.
this one has a lot of work to do because it has Oreo and peanut butter in its name, and that's the chocolate peanut butter pie Oreo. Last time we had Oreos with peanut butter, it was the greatest thing we had ever tasted.
Snack rack, top rack snack.
Yeah, the snack rack, top rack snack. Snack rack, top rack snack.
Don't forget it.
Don't forget it, because we will.
There have been some competitors since, and none have taken the throne.
This might come close.
Yeah. I think that this will be good, but it won't make it up there.
I think it'll be a good mix up on the amazing classic that is the peanut butter Oreo. But I agree. I don't think it's going to be as good.
And there's also the alternative in which this thing is just bad. Together, we need to go into this with our expectations low. This says chocolate. This says peanut butter. It is an Oreo.
Yes.
So we have high expectations. So even if this thing is pretty good, we're going to hate it. So we need to really reel back our expectations. That way we can give this a fair assessment. Is that 2 Coca-Colas stacked on top of each other?
Yeah.
It's amazing. I've never seen anything like it.
That peanut butter is bringing back some good memories. And seeing the peanut butter with the chocolate, not gonna lie, has me kind of excited. But I think you're right. We need to keep our expectations low.
I'm going to sit on the other side of the fence here. This looks a little unappetizing to me.
Really?
Honestly, the peanut butter next to this chocolate, they both make each other look a little off. This doesn't really look like peanut butter and chocolate. It looks like yum yum sauce or something next to some sort of like chocolate-like sauce. But like, I don't really know. It just looks like, I don't know, like barbecue and mayonnaise or something. Yeah. Like it just looks a little off. And then the cookie, this color, I just don't really like the color too much.
Yeah, I gotta agree. And I feel like that's gonna be peanut butter. So we might have an instance where it's too much peanut butter and not enough chocolate.
Or maybe it's pie. Like a pie crust.
It's true, yeah. It does smell good, though, so I think we just gotta try it.
I think it smells okay.
Doesn't smell quite as good as the peanut butter Oreo.
I'm really trying to keep my expectations low, but this is going under them.
Yeah.
And I'm worried, and I hope that you're right.
Yeah.
All right, let's just get into it.
It's good.
It's better than the carrot cake.
A lot better than the carrot cake. It is not as good as the peanut butter Oreo. In fact, I don't think it's as good as the apple cider Oreo.
Yeah, I would agree with you. I think the apple cider was better.
I don't mean to say this to offend this product. It tastes like a Nutter Butter, but just with a little chocolate.
That's what I was thinking. Because with the peanut butter Oreo, I said it's like a Nutter Butter and an Oreo put together.
Yeah.
It was like the best of both worlds. Mm-hmm. This, it's like a Nutter Butter.
But without anything that makes the Oreo good.
But trying to be an Oreo.
Yeah.
And it's like the worst of both worlds.
Yeah.
The chocolate cookie of the peanut butter Oreo does a lot of the work.
Yeah.
Losing that loses a lot of that.
I think you're right.
Trying to turn the chocolate aspect of it into a cream rather than the cookie failed miserably.
All right, now try to do this with milk.
Milk bumps it up like a lot.
Yeah.
Whereas the peanut butter Oreos took it to a whole nother level, and the apple cider just helped it a little bit. Mm-hmm. This is somewhere in between.
Yeah.
It does quite a bit, but not enough.
I think to show that off, we need to summon thy peanut butter Oreo and remind us how badly Oreo failed at making this. And it surprises me. I guess it just goes to show lightning doesn't strike twice with certain ideas. We want to make this comparison between this and the peanut butter Oreo. However, unfortunately, they were out of them at Walmart. It was really a shame. But then I remembered, I've had this up here for, I think 5 years. It's just been sitting up there.
I think it was 6.
6? Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's been a while since we filmed the peanut butter Oreo. And weirdly enough, I got it from the future, took it back to 2015, and I left it up there, which is why you have the newer style pull tab. So is it expired? Because the expiration date is probably a 2021 date.
Oh, March 9th.
March
2022.
Whoa! Yeah! Oh, perfect peanut butter, perfect chocolate mixture.
You opened this up. It was like cracking open a crate of gold.
Oh, yeah.
This is just beauty.
No, I hate to say it. I'm just going to go right for the milk.
I was going to say the same thing.
It's been a while since I've had that.
It has been a minute.
I thought, I really hope that it hasn't deteriorated since we last ate it. It absolutely hasn't. It is still as great as when we first tried it. It is a little stale, probably because they're 6 years old.
Come to think of it, the expiration date would have been had it stayed at the store when you picked it up, but you brought it back in time.
Yeah.
Meaning technically this expiration date should be 6 years prior. Mm-hmm. Meaning it expired about 4.5 years ago.
Mm-hmm. But it's still really good, so who cares?
We try a lot of snacks on the show, and we try some good ones, and we say, oh, we might buy this again. Sometimes we do. Mm-hmm. And sometimes, on the second go, it's like, it was a lucky hit. Not as good the consecutive times. Peanut butter Oreos, I will come back, and I will come back, and I will come back to these things, because they are good.
They are really good. Real quick, we'd just like to thank the Peanut Butter Oreos for coming down from the Snack Rack Top Rack Snack and making a guest appearance on the show today.
I know he had to drive like really far to get
Yeah,
here. So
yeah. Like I said, he
really
traveled
appreciate
through
it.
time. No, we really appreciate the Peanut Butter Oreo coming and visiting us.
It's always great to see him.
Yeah, always
Love
great
have
to
him on
see
the
him.
show.
But unfortunately, he couldn't stick around these.
It's a long drive. He's got kids at home.
Yeah.
You know, I understand.
The apple cider donuts, like I said, I really liked them. Only really a fall thing though. Carrot cake wasn't bad, but it wasn't the best thing in the world. I don't think I'll buy that again. I just don't like carrot cake that much. The chocolate peanut butter pie, it was good. These are probably what I expected the peanut butter Oreos to be when we first had them. Unfortunately, they are still good, but I don't see the point in buying these when the peanut butter Oreo exists.
With a lot of other snacks, there's a lot of different flavors, and one of them is the best, at least for yourself. The other ones still have purpose. With Oreos, after the peanut butter Oreo, it's like, why bother with any other Oreos? Like, I would never buy a regular Oreo when I know the peanut butter Oreos, even if the peanut butter Oreos weren't there, like they were out of stock, I just wait for them to come back before I waste my time with a regular Oreo. So even though this thing is pretty good, I'd rather wait a million years for the peanut butter Oreos. And also for me, I'd rather get a regular Oreo than this.
Same.
And I would say the same thing with these two. Carrot cake wasn't awful, but not for us, and I wouldn't buy it again. This thing, I could see myself getting it like once a year. With that is even if it comes back next year. If it doesn't do great this year, they might just never run it again.
Yeah.
And personally, I wouldn't complain.
Yeah, neither would I.
Especially now that it's documented on our YouTube channel.
Yeah.
You know, maybe like 4 or 5 years from now, if this thing never comes back, I might happen to rewatch this episode and go, oh yeah, those things were all right.
Yeah.
But I don't think I would really care that much that they're gone.
No, neither would I. Thank you guys for watching. We appreciate you stopping by and checking out the channel. If you liked the video, please be sure to like and subscribe, comment, share with your friends. If you have a suggestion for what you would like us to do in future videos, please let us know. Like we've said in the past,
We're definitely going to be trying those things. We can't wait. We've got some already ready. We're going to be doing them soon.
Yep.
We will definitely check out all of your suggestions. If you have a suggestion, definitely comment below. Or you can follow us on Twitter and Instagram at TheSnackRackYT in the description. And you can tweet at us or send us something on Instagram. And you can check out some of the stuff that we have there.
Thank you guys for watching. Have a great rest of your day.
And join us again.
Yep.
Bye.
Bye.